You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, General Hospital fans, I have got your weekly spoilers for September 15th through the 19th. We're going to talk about Jason backpedaling and Liesl spiraling, and there's some danger ahead for at least one person. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not following us, reach down, click that subscribe button. Let's get into what is coming this week, starting on Monday, September 15th, which is season 63, episode 6. So we've got Marco quite upset at his dad's Sidwell. In fact, he's just blasting him. And I wonder if he is accusing him of the Drew shooting, which Marco's not going to like because he was trying to use Drew to accomplish the initiative that he wanted. So father and son are going to be at odds. Plus, Jason tells Sonny and Carly that somebody went to a whole lot of trouble to fake Britt's death. Now, since we know that Colette was at one point working for Faison, I'm still betting that we are getting Cesar Faison back. Maybe Anders Have maybe on his way back. So I'm also wondering if Jason may cave and tell Carly the truth about Josslyn. However, he told Anna that he promised Joss he would not. Meanwhile, Brennan tells Joss and Vaughan that their little stunt, their affair, is going to cost them both. But I wonder what. It's not like Brennan can do too much to Joss, because she could always turn around and just tell her mommy on him, and that would be problematic. Plus, Carly tells someone that she is hurt about something, and it may be that she was upset that Jason kicked her out of Anna's office to talk to her first and prioritized Anna over Carly. And if that is what she's upset about, she's got more upset in store, because if Jason wants to be with Britt again, which it seems like he does, Jason is going to have to start setting boundaries with Carly, because I don't think Britt is going to be one of those who will be a backseat girl to him and this other woman who's always been in his life. Plus, Drew is playing some mind games with Martin, and Drew is telling Martin to make sure the police never see that evidence. Now, I don't know if Drew doesn't know about the fake judge bribery info that Brick had placed in his safe. So Drew might be talking about the Portia test tampering stuff, because he wants to keep that so he has leverage over her and doesn't want the cops to find it. But it may be too late, because they were already over at the house searching his open safe. Anna gets some new evidence, and that might be the judge bribery stuff. We'll see. Could be something else, because Anna tells Chase that Drew is D.A. Turner's problem now. So maybe the judge bribery stuff was found. And Obrecht and Britt are fighting. That carries over from this past Friday's episode. Following Dr. O slapping her daughter, she remains furious that Britt faked her death and let her mourn and grieve. And Liesl absolutely thinks Britt was being selfish, and that's why she gave her a slap. And then Britt kind of slaps back and yells at her mom that she is the monster that Liesl raised her to be. So Nina is trying to keep the peace between Britt and Liesl, and Nina is telling Britt how much that she and Liesl and all her loved ones grieved when they thought she died, and how it's a miracle that she's back. And then Nina is pressing Liesl to tell Britt that she's sorry for slapping her, but Liesl instead tells her daughter she is only sorry that she wasted a second grieving her. That is brutal. On Tuesday, September 16th, it's season 63, episode 7 of General Hospital, and Gio and Emma get upsetting news, and I wonder if this is that Outback still has not been found. This dog has been front and center for a reason, so Emma might worry that Dalton snatched Outback to use for testing. If you remember, Pascal was talking about some new development with the cold fusion, and they had this new radiation thing that they needed to test, and that they were going to test it on Joss and Vaughan. So they may be testing it on dogs, because they said they were working with higher mammals. So we'll see about this upsetting news, because Monica's death is coming soon, but I don't feel like it's this week. That feels too soon. Lucas confides in Ava, and I wonder if he's going to tell her that Britt is alive and that Liz stopped him from calling Brad to tell him. I do hope that we get Brad back, though. Britt would be so excited. Molly opens up to Elizabeth And I wonder if she's going to admit to her she has feelings for Cody. Nina goes off on someone, and it may be Willow for insisting that she's sticking by Drew. And Christina encourages Cody, and maybe Christina is urging Cody to tell Molly that he likes her. On Wednesday, September 17th on General Hospital, it's season 63, episode 8, and Kai realizes something alarming. And I wonder if it's that his fingerprints are on the baseball bat that was in the living room, or, something else that has him worried that they'll be caught and someone will realize that they were in the house. They are chatting at the coffee house next week. Britt has an unpleasant encounter. That could be with a whole lot of people, but maybe Dalton. They have been working separately on different ends of the same project. Plus, Jason shares some sad news. This could be that Monica is sicker, or, could be that Outback is missing since he's involved with everything going on with the kids. Dante and Chase compare notes. I'm sure it's on the Drew shooting suspect list. And Cody is in shock. So maybe it's something to do with Molly, or maybe he finds out something he shouldn't while he's talking to Christina. Thursday, September 18th is season 63, episode 9 of General Hospital. Molly is hiding a secret. Is it her new romance novel that she's basically written about Cody, or is it something else? Britt has to set her pride aside. Could be with Liesl, could be with Jason, could be with the doctors at General Hospital, and she goes back begging for a job. Gio turns to Sonny for a favor, and Jason and Tracy connect. This could be about Monica getting sicker, just her condition worsening, or it could be over their mutual dislike of Drew and not feeling too bad that he caught 2 bullets. Charlotte opens up to Lulu, and this may be about how much she misses her dad, Valentine. I'm so excited that he is back. Friday, September 19th on General Hospital, season 63, episode 10. Elizabeth gives Drew some bad news. So I don't know. Maybe it's about Willow. Danny is pleading with someone, and it may be with Drew to let them spend time with Scout. Lulu helps somebody who is the victim of an accident, which is interesting. And Jason expresses his regrets. And this may be about how badly he mishandled everything with Britt when Carly needed him to play mob husband and he stepped up, and Gio is there for Emma. So several of these spoilers feel like they might be about Monica's death, but I don't think it's coming yet because Erica Slezak is filming in September for October scenes, and she's supposed to be there for Monica's funeral. So to me, it feels like we'll get Monica's death late in September or into October, but we'll see.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.